Hey everyone, you're welcome to CHM Classroom with Auntie Taiwo. Today we'll be talking about the periodic table. Mendeleev actually formulated the periodic table in 1869. The periodic table consists of arrangement of elements in group and period. And the periodic law states that the physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic number. So what it means is that elements in the same group and period, some of them exhibit certain properties that are similar to each other. And I will show us how we are going to know the group and the period in which an element belongs to. Now, the group are the ones on the vertical columns on the periodic table, while the periods are on the horizontal columns on the periodic table. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is just a sketch of the periodic table on the board. I can't write all the elements on the periodic table, so I just brought out this one so that for the purpose of the lesson. Okay, so now the group are on the vertical, so from up to down, yes, down the group, from up to down, you have the group, while across this way, horizontal, you have the period. Now, this is group 1 element. Hydrogen is A. Please, I usually emphasize for students that hydrogen is just placed in group 1 for convenience sake. It's not a group 1 metal because it doesn't really exhibit the element of group 1 metal. It's just having one electron at the atmosphere. So that is why it's being placed in group 1. Now, how do you know the group in which your elements belong to? The group has to do with the number of electrons at the outermost shell, while the period has to do with the number of shells. Now, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to pick elements randomly and show you the group and the period in which they belong to. Now, lithium. Lithium is 3, so I will split it to shell 2, 1. So this is the valence electron. So that means lithium is in group 1 and is in what? 1, 2, period 2. Okay, let me pick calcium. Calcium is 20 on the periodic table. So I have 2, 8, 8, 1. 2, 8, 8, 2. Sorry. So is in what? Group 2, period 1, 2, 3, 4. Period 4. Okay, let's pick another one towards this side. Nitrogen. Nitrogen is 7, 2, 5. So it's in group 5, period 2. Okay, let's do argon. Argon is what? 18. 2, 8, 8. Is in group 8, or we say group 0. I'm still going to explain that, and is in period 3. Now let us go on the board and explain the periodic table. So this is group 1. I'm going to start my group 1 from lithium. Lithium, sodium, potassium, and rubidium, they are group 1 elements. I will call them what? Alkali metals. Then my group 2 starts from beryllium, magnesium, calcium, and strontium. We call them alkali earth metals. Group 3, at times we call them the aluminum group, starting from boron, aluminum, gallium, and indium. Then we have group 4 elements. At times we say the carbon group. We have carbon, silicon, we have germanium and tin. Then group 5, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony. Then group 6, we call them they are the oxygen group, chalcogens. So oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium. Then group 7, they have 7 electrons in the atomos shell, and they need just 1 electron to complete the octet structure. We call them the halogens. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. They are very, very easy to know because they sound alike. Then the group 8 or the group 0, we call them noble gases, rare gases, or the inert gases, starting from helium. Most times we call helium, yes, helium, because helium has 2 electrons, so it would have obtained the duplex structure helium followed by neon, halon, krypton, and xenon. They are all noble gases. And one thing about them is that they don't have electron to give out and they don't have electron to receive, because they have completed the number of electrons needed at the outermost shell. Now let me come back to the elements at the middle here. I have element 21 to 30. These ones at the middle, we call them the D block metals. The D block elements, they have unique properties. That is why they are a bit separate, they are a bit different from the others. They have variable oxidation state like iron, you have ion 2, ion 3. They don't just have only one electron in the atom shell because of the partially filled d orbitals. So they have colored ions, variable oxidation states, they exhibit ferromagnetism. They have a whole lot of different properties that is different from the other groups on the periodic table. So we have established that then period, you see, period 1, this is period 1, period 2, you follow like that horizontally, period 3, period 4, then period 5, like that you follow downward on the periodic table. So please, when next we meet, we'll discuss some other periodic properties like electronegativity, your atomic radius, and all that. All right.